Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guessed by the title of the video, I'm going to go get my new phone because my current one, as you know, is a zombie facing the apocalypse. It's turned to the point where other than to switch on hotspots because the internet was down for a little bit, other than to switch on hotspot to get the internet working just a little bit faster, download music, as in off the default music app, having to use excess internet just to get the music to download a bit better, especially on iPod. It doesn't really have the same music style format, etc. or programming as what the iPhones do. Anyway, so besides having to use my phone for that, I've just decided to switch my phone right off. In between uses is completely useless. Today, I'm going to go to the Apple store, obviously, and get my new phone. I'm just going to wait until my mum is done with her eye appointment, which was random, but okay. Then we'll head on up to the Apple store. I will vlog that portion of my iPod, so I apologise in advance for the shitty quality. It's an iPod, for crying out loud. With good lighting comes good quality, but still, it's an old generation iPod. I'm pretty sure it's iPod 3, I'm pretty sure. I got it quite a few Christmases ago. It was switched off, from like a battery, and genuinely switched off for a very long time, so it was almost like reviving my iPod back from the dead. So as soon as my mum is back from the optometrist, I'll then switch over to iPod mode. So again, sorry for shitty quality, but because I don't want to lug this huge camera around, it's all good enough as it is. And I will put some eyebrows on, not because I have to, but just because I want to. I do currently have my, I feel like bobby pin sliding out. I do have my Bellamy Dove Cameron extensions in. When she comes back, I will switch over to iPod mode. Apologies for the shitty quality, I'm repeating myself. See you then. Okay, so once again, sorry for shitty ass quality, but turns out we're actually all going to the optometrist together. So when we are done there, my mum just needs to get glasses. Not actually like a medical issue with her eyes. So yes, eyebrows are now on, so let's now go to optometrist, get my mum's new glasses. Then we'll be on our way to the Apple store. Hours later, literally, we went to the optometrist, and mum actually got the appointment time wrong, but she really needed to go to the optometrist, so we just went to a different one. And for the first literal hour, sorry if I am a bit lopsided in the camera, so I'm pretty sure that I am. It doesn't matter, you guys can still see just fine, but the first hour the optometrist was very thorough with my mum's eyes, which is obviously a good thing. For the second hour, my dad had to pay for the funds, but because he was probably in a meeting, it took him quite the time to get back. But it's all sorted out now, we're finally back home, so now let's unbox this phone. I did get the iPhone 6S just to refresh your memory. It came to about $700 for the 32GB. Got it right here. I did get the silver one, so it's basically the same as what my phone already was. I'm going to just transfer my number by pulling out the SIMs. And obviously after I've broken this box open, my current phone case will definitely be able to fit onto this. But first I might just want to start charging it up. So I'm just going to drag my computer a bit closer to me.
Don't you need to take the case off first?
My help wasn't going in. Okay, so we're trying to pick it open with a broken pin that you use to hold close together while you're sewing them. But it just hasn't been working out, so let me try with the real key now, Sean.
I got it.
Frustrating, but thank you. I'm still going to do the same thing with my new phone. Thank you for dropping my SIM. That's just funny.
You can literally try to pick a lock. You've got to be very fiddly with it.
I'm just setting up the main pointers first. I know. Just keep saying your SIM card isn't set up. I know. Setting up Wi-Fi now.
Do you maybe want to put your SIM card in first?
Getting the Wi-Fi sorted out particularly well on us.
Janet, you're not trying to dig it in, you just got to press it in really hard. I think that's why you couldn't get it, because the whole time you're trying to dig it up, you need to press it in.
Now to put this guy in. It's in now. Right, so it's taking a while to activate my phone. I'll get back to you when that's done. Sub touch, I'll do it later.
Yeah.
is. So I just set up our passcode.
That way we won't lose it.
Which one?
Hang on.
Which one?
Well, you said in the story you just started new, so.
Yeah, but which one? Okay.
You give me the best of me, so you give you the best of me.
Let me guess, BTS.
Yeah. Okay. I was seeing if this phone only had the charger port, but no, it also has. She's like a snake.
Just setting up Apple ID. Again, we'll get back to you when it's done, because my battery's also running low. And that will be my iPod. Could you get that too? Alright, so how do I approve this iPhone from a different device? You've got blue eyes.
Hello.
Anyway, how do I approve this phone from another device? You're literally so weird.
Don't care.
Hey, Belle. Enable location services?
If you want to. It literally just takes the, like, a shade or two darkness off of my other eye.
No, you look like Bunny. Right, analytics, share with Apple. Not plugged in. Analytics.
Voila.
Cool. Just delete those. Keep everything simple. Email.
You have mail.
Just delete all the unnecessary emails. Okay, I officially set up a new phone. Now to put my use and abuse phone case onto it.
Triggered.
Right.
That's the word abused. Triggered.
Okay. Like I said, the phone case will fit fine.
Yeah, because it's for a 6. It's a size 6.
Yeah, so this sad setup of a phone with a cracked screen and basically facing the apocalypse can now rest in pieces. Almost like quite literally from the screen.
Oh my.
Oh, it's attacking the bears.
Oh my god, will you please stop doing that?
Alright, so I'm gonna let my battery charge a little bit and then we'll go through what apps I have, even though it's a freaking new phone, so I will have next to no apps at all. Except for the default ones, obviously. Okay, I'm back. Phone is now officially all set up, so I might somehow just leaning on this without realising. So first things first, this is what the entire model looks like. We all know what an iPhone 6 is. It should just be always touching this. I think it's touching my finger over the screen because I'm not actually pressing any buttons. Huh. Well, okay then. Or maybe not always. Oh, that was weird, just like for a split second. Either it's touching my fingers or it's not. I'll do it for a split second again. Anyway, well, I am worse than a squirrel. It feels so good to. It honestly feels so good to have like a fully wholesome home button down there. Also just lower the exposure now that I can. And so hopefully you'll be able to see the screen a lot better. I do notice that moving this around just a little bit, you can almost see the background shifting just a little bit. Right, so this basically is like default background. Lock screen is basically just like the ocean on the shore. Let's get past my passcode, which obviously you guys don't get to see. So first of all, let me just actually do screen recording because I think I need to enable that first. Okay, so settings. In fact, I'll be right back when it's enabled. Okay, for a second I thought I was about to delete it, but it comes with the front so you can't delete it. Okay, and now screen recording. At the top I do have mail. Whitebox Boutique is already emailed me. It's just the personal reach one. It's just more of the automatic mailing list. Obviously got calendar, photos, camera, if I have anything in photos. Just one picture of Clark Griffin. All the other photos that I've ever had have gone now, which is fine because the funny thing is there's such thing as the internet. And of course we've got maps, clock, weather, news, home, notes. I mean, it doesn't really bother me if... Oh no, they're all still there. Thank heavens. Sweet. Okay, so after notes is in stocks, which I'm pretty sure is like another version of voice memos. Got reminders, TV, App Store, iTunes Store, iBooks, health, wallet, settings, which I will completely play around with later. We also got phone, Safari, messages and music. Alright, so I'm going to need to get all my music back again. It's alright, it won't be the first time I've had to do that. When I reset my iPod up, because obviously I needed a music access, given my phone was useless. It's not entirely my phone's fault, but I think all good things come to an end. I just needed my iPod for internet access and of course music. The music on the next page over is obviously FaceTime, podcast, calculator, watch, files. Inside of extras is compass, tips, voice memos, contacts, find friends, find iPhone. After that is clips. The heck is clips? I don't know. Next one afterwards, GarageBand, Keynotes, Numbers, Pages, iMovie, iTunes U. I'm gonna get rid of iMovie because I don't need that. Out of all of that, that's basically all that I have. I will reinstall all of my favourite music from my favourite artists, obviously in my own time, but that is basically my iPhone. Let me just start the screen recording now. So I was only recording for that for about 3 minutes. Awesome. Okay, so this was my phone. Well, let's say it's very temperamental when it comes to that finger detection. Like, so every time I have my fingers in the screen, I kept thinking, what? I don't know, but this is my new phone. I feel like I'm, like completely new to the iPhone, which I'm not. So this phone of mine can rest in peace now, as I said before, and this phone I can enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all for my future videos. Bye!